Welcome to Combat Cocktails. I'm Derek Schomer, and I'm going to hang out down in my basement. I was editing a video, and I realized, hey, you know what? I got to get a Friday video done, and it's Friday, so I got to get that going. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to review for you guys. I know you guys say you like reviews, so here we go. Salute American Vodka. So vodka reviews are always interesting, because vodka, at its best, doesn't have a lot of taste. Vodka, at its worst, still doesn't have a lot of taste. Just doesn't taste as good. So I wanted to review this and kind of get the word out for these guys. I'm thinking they're new. Oh, and I apologize a little bit if the camera's a slight bit blurry. My camera I would typically use for this has failed me. It is completely dead. My Canon 70D is just not even turning on anymore. You might have noticed I haven't had the shot from when Ian's working on Combat Cocktails doing stuff. So I want to get that camera back. You can always donate if you want to. It's patreon.com/CMC if you want to help me out so I can repair my camera. This is distilled and bottled in Rochester, New York by Better Brands Beverage Company. It's called Salute American Vodka. It's 100% American made. USA Certified, which means that the bottle, which represents a design that looks just like the World War II canteen that the people would put their presumably liquids that weren't vodka in. This was designed in New Jersey. The liquid, the grains, the bottling is in New York. Every part of this has to do with American made, either the workforce putting it together, putting the piece together, the grains being farmed in the U.S., certified by the U.S. So if you're one of those type of people who love U.S. made product, and I know there's a lot, I have an online store and people always ask me, is this made in the USA? People get very passionate about their product. So yes, this is made in the USA. It's vodka. Kind of smells like Tito's vodka a little bit. Not a lot of aroma to it. Kind of has a little ethanol flavor. Kind of the aroma of just fire. Not fire. Not like moonshine. Although moonshine typically is a little bit more of a malty thing. This is more definitely that neutral flavor profile, which is to say it has a smell. It just smells like alcohol. Maybe rubbing alcohol, I think, is what some of the newbies will call it. If you're a newbie and you're like, Derek, how the hell do you do this? Swish it around your mouth first. Spit it out. A little dry, which the grain in this is a corn and a wheat. Corn typically gives a little bit more of a kind of a subtle sweetness to it, but there's also the ethanol flavor, so you're gonna get that. It's medium body, so it's not super light. It's also not very oily. The other thing you could do, and this works for a lot of different vodkas, is you can rinse it like you do this, put it on your hands. Because vodka, it's not alcohol, so you can clean with it and do this, right? And what happens is, as you do this, you'll find out if there's any types of sugar in it based on if your hand, when it comes away clean and it dries, or if it leaves a sticky residue. So that is something that you can use. It also means you get nice clean hands. Just wouldn't go driving with this. Okay, so given that, vodkas are typically going to need a hook. Right? If you have a vodka company and you're producing a product, you need to come up with a way to give your value over somebody else's. There's two value adds that I like. The USA made product is a good hook. The other thing is every first dollar that goes into this product is donated to a nonprofit. I did some research to see what they are. They're on their website for the nonprofits. They've had some in the past. The current ones are Work Vessel for Vets and Boulder Crest Retreat. You can go to saluteamerican.com if you want to see what the current nonprofits are, if they've changed since this recording. That's one of these guys handles more of the, I think, the mental illness and the physical. It's kind of a medical types business establishment to help vets, presumably coming back from wars or back from conflict, to reestablish themselves into society. And the other one is work placement and preparing veterans for business once they've come back from a long stay abroad or whatever they've done in the military. Something in World War II we didn't really care for, and in Vietnam I know we didn't do very well of a job with like post-traumatic stress and these type of things. So they're obviously aligning themselves to help in the right areas. The second thing that's kind of the killer app for this is the price point is about $19.99. MSRP $19.99. $20 for a vodka. That beats the prices that I've seen for Tito's recently. It's highly competitive on cost. It's a neutral grain spirit. It's got no color. It's got no flavor. And as long as it doesn't assault your senses, it's doing its job. Why would you pay $24, $30, $32? Doesn't need to be. I'm gonna avoid the swears and the rants too much, but you don't have to filter it in diamond dust and all these ultra rare materials. You don't have to send this thing to the moon for 20 years and bring it back and now all of a sudden it's magic. It's vodka. You don't have to go crazy. This is a 4 times distilled vodka. Yes, sure, you could spend extra money to get 8 times distilled vodka. The more you strip away the heritage, the more it tastes like nothing. So why do you want to spend extra money to get more nothingness? It doesn't make sense to me. 4 to 5 times distilled is a pretty good number. It gives it that nice body, the thickness, but it doesn't give it, and it's not too watery, it's not too oil slicky, but which also could occur if you're using too much of the bad parts of the distillate, and if you use too much of the front, you're going to get the hangovers. So having a good quality product for cheap money is the biggest win for me. However, if you're big into nonprofits, charitable donations, buying US-made only product, that's your second incentive to be able to purchase a vodka like this. The bottle's made in New Jersey. The product is made in New York. The flavor is fairly neutral. I don't get a lot of character to it. A little bit of an ethanol, citrus-like bite near the front. A little burn in the back. The aroma is pretty darn neutral outside of just getting the alcohol aroma, which you're going to get even out of these nice Norland glasses. Affiliate link below if you want to check out the Norland tasting glasses. This could be a little bit more strength on the aroma in an inferior glass, but this gives it a chance to kind of get that grain flavor, and it definitely has more of a grain than it would say a grape. So you get that, like, the grainy aroma. So there you go. I think the sidebar's over here. I don't know what this camera might be over there, but there's videos on one side of me. You can watch those next. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the show. If you love your reviews, leave a like so I can know that I should do more of them. That's it, my friends. We're teaching you how to drink.